Welcome to practice. For today's class, you will want 2 yoga blocks, and we're going to start seated. So if you like sitting onto a blanket or a bolster or a block, sit yourself up onto something. Please cross your right shin in front of your left shin, coming to Sukhasana. And just take a moment to settle into your seat. Rest your hands on your lap in whatever way feels best. Draw the shoulders back a little bit. Find that lift in your chest, and then lower the chin, just opening the back of the neck. Close or soften the eyes, whatever feels best right now. And then bring your attention all the way down into your feet. Notice the temperature of your feet, any qualities or sensations that are present. And by bringing the attention into the feet, what we're doing is bringing our awareness downward. We spend so much of our day with the attention and our awareness up in our heads, our minds, this thinking mind, a very busy mind. And so as you come onto your mat, bring the attention downward to the space that feels a little more grounded, a little more rooted and stable. Breathe in and out of the nose, maybe a little bit slower and deeper of a breath. Maybe you take longer exhales than inhales so that you're releasing more than you're taking in. Sitting up a little bit taller with each inhale. Feeling that sense of rooting into your seat as you exhale. And then with your next breath in, bring your hands together in front of your heart. And as you exhale, let your eyes flutter open. And now inhale, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down by your side and reach your left arm up and over. Take a side bend. Press your left seat into the mat as you reach up and over to the right. Really breathing into the left side. Take another inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand to the right knee. Bring your right hand behind you on the ground, and as you inhale, sit up very tall, and then exhale, twist to the right. Spin your left ribs forward, your right ribs back. 2 more breaths like that. Inhale, sit up taller. Exhale, twist a little more. Roll your shoulders back. 1 more breath in. Exhale, come through center, and now switch the crossing of your legs so that the left shin is in front of the right. Bring your hands to your knees. We'll take some spinal movements. As you inhale, draw the heart forwards, come into a big back bend. And then exhale, round your spine, draw the ribs in towards your back body. Inhale, pull the heart forwards, feel your pelvis rock forwards. And exhale, round, feel your pelvis rock backwards. Just do that a couple more times. And if you want to add some more circular movements, then as you pull your heart forwards, you can lean to one side and then round your spine back, lean to the other side and come forwards. Do that a couple times in one direction. Maybe add little neck movements and then go to the other direction if you're taking those circular movements. Circling around the seat. And then come through center, find that nice tall spine. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, bring your left hand down, reach the right arm over, side bend. Root your right seat into the ground as you reach the right arm up and over. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down to the left knee. Bring your left hand to the ground behind you. And as you inhale, sit up taller. Exhale, twist to the left. Spin the right ribs forward, the left ribs back. Sit up even taller with your next inhale. Can you twist even more with your next exhale? Roll the shoulders back. Last breath in. Exhale, release the twist, come through center, and then roll over your feet and come into a tabletop position on hands and knees. Shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees, spread out your fingers. As you inhale, draw the heart forward and up, slide the shoulders back. Exhale, reverse, round the spine. Again, inhale, arch, open the front body. Exhale, round, opening the back body. Do that again on your own. And then make your way back towards center. And from here, stretch the right leg back. Spin the right heel down and feel your left foot and shin move a little behind you, so it's like a kickstand. Reach your right arm to the sky as you breathe in. Exhale, turn the right palm forward, sweep your right arm up and over your ear. Press into the pinky side of your back foot, that right foot. Feel your front ribs hug in so you're not in a back bend. And now inhale, right arm to the sky, and as if someone was pulling on your top arm, lift the torso up to gate pose. Reach your left arm to the sky, breathe in. Side bend to the right, breathe out. Full breath in. Stay to exhale. Come back upright. Bring your left hand down to the ground where it was before, under your shoulder. Reach the right arm up. Now option to stay or play with hovering your left knee and shin off the ground for 3. Any amount for 2 and 1. Bring the knee down, right hand down, tabletop. Turn the fingers out to the sides and rock side to side a little bit. And then turn the fingers back forwards. Stretch your left leg back. Spin the left heel down, right foot moves to the right like a kickstand. Reach your left arm to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, turn the left palm forward, swim your top arm up and over your ear. Push into the pinky side of your left foot. Hug the front ribs in as you reach the top arm over your head. And then as if a giant was pulling on your top arm, reach the left arm up and come all the way up. My left foot always kind of slides to the side. Reach the right arm up and then side bend to the left. Inhale here. Stay to exhale. Come through center and then place the right hand back down under your shoulder, left arm up. Now option to stay or hover the right knee and shin for 3, any amount for 2. 1, come back to tabletop. Turn your fingers back towards your knees. If that feels too strong on the wrist, keep them rotated out. That's a little less intense. Rock forwards and backwards or side to side. Turn your fingers back forwards and walk your hands forward 1 inch or so. Hands shoulder width apart. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Make sure your feet are hip bone distance apart with your inner heels hidden behind you. Relax the head between the upper arms and push the hips up and back. Get longer from fingers to shoulders to hips. And if that means bending your knees, then of course bend your knees so you can send your hips higher. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Bend your knees, you exhale, open up the hip. Press into your hands equally. And then straighten the right leg, square the hips, breathe in. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands, drop your back knee to the mat. Low lunge, reach your arms high as you inhale. Exhale, shift your chest back a little bit so it's over your hips. Reach your arms higher, inhale. Twist to the right, exhale. Left arm forwards, right arm behind you. Turn your palms to face the long edge of the mat. Keep leaning the chest back. Spin the left ribs forward a little more so you're rotating to the right. And then inhale, come to center. Hands to the mat, exhale. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, turn to the left, face the long edge of your mat, straddle fold. You can have hands on blocks, you can have a little bend in the knees. Heart forwards, long spine, breathe in. Bend your left knee, exhale, side bend. Come through center as you inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, side bend. Crawl to the top of the mat, frame your right foot. Take an inhale and exhale, straighten the front leg. You might have hands on blocks here. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, bend the front knee, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten and fold. Once more like that, inhale. Exhale, straighten and fold in towards your front thigh. Relax the head and neck. 1 more cycle of breath. Rebend your front knee, plant your hands, step to down dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale to the belly. Point your toes. Reach your arms back by your sides, palms facing down. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lift head, chest, shoulders, locust pose. Press down through your feet. Every toenail's pressing into the ground, even the pinky toenails. Lift the kneecaps, engage the quadriceps. And if you're feeling this in the low back, try pressing your pubic bone down. Take another breath in. Hands down by the low ribs. Exhale, push up onto all fours like you're doing a push-up. And tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bend your knee, open the hip as you exhale. Can you press into your left hand a little more? And then straighten the legs, square the hips, breathe in. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands and drop the back knee. Arms to the sky, low lunge, inhale. Stay to exhale, lengthen your tailbone down. Try pressing your back foot down a little more. Reach a little higher as you inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. And the tendency is to lean forwards, so reach your left arm back a little more. And then keep your chest over your hips. Maybe find a little more rotation. Maybe you can turn your chest more to the left than you think. Come back to center. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Tuck your back toes, straighten the back leg. Turn to your right, face the long edge of your mat. Straddle fold, heart forwards, breathe in. Bend your right knee, exhale. Come to center. Bend your left knee, exhale. Turn to frame your left foot at the top of the mat. Feel free to grab your blocks for pyramid. Breathe in. Straighten the front leg. Exhale. Pulsing that. Inhale, bend the front knee, lunge. Exhale, straighten the leg. Once more, inhale, bend. Straighten as you exhale and stay. Fold in towards the front thigh. Try to squeeze your left hip back a little more and spin the right outer hip forwards. Rebend your front knee, plant your hands, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, knees can be up or down. Push the ground away from you. Breathe in to the belly as you exhale. Point your toes. Reach your arms back, palms down. Inhale, lift head, chest, shoulders, and now this time float your feet off the mat. But keep your legs straight. And if it feels like your ankles are turning in, spin your inner thighs out so you're not squeezing the bum too much. Roll the shoulders back, drop the gaze a little bit. Take another breath here. Keep your chest up, place your hands down, exhale. Tuck your toes under. Push up either onto all fours, tabletop, or straight up to a plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. With your next inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Come to the top of your mat. Chest forwards, breathe in. Fold as you exhale. Bend your knees a lot. Rest your ribs on your thighs. And keep a nice bend in your knees the whole time that you roll up for 5. Take your time for 4, 3, no rushing, and 2, and 1. Draw the shoulders back. Rest your arms by your sides. Mountain pose. And let's take a couple sun salutations together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold, maybe a little bend in the knees. Chest forwards, breathe in. Plant your hands, step your left leg back and then the right to a plank. Your knees can be up or down. Take a breath in. Exhale, either lower halfway chaturanga or to the belly. Take your back bend. Could be cobra, could be up dog. Your body will tell you which one feels right. And then downward facing dog as you exhale. And after a little movement, a little stillness. Maybe in down dog, maybe you want a child's pose. Either way, keep the breath steady. Relax the head. Push into your hands and get longer from your fingers to your shoulders to your hips. Take one more inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, feet to your hands. Step or hop forwards. Lengthen your spine at the top. Exhale, folds. Come all the way to stand. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Chest forwards, breathe in. Plant your hands, step the right leg back and then the left, plank pose. Knees up or down, breathe in. Exhale, lower, chaturanga or to the belly. Take your back bend, cobra or up dog, heart forwards. Down dog, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take another full breath in. Stay grounded as you breathe out. Inhale, rock forwards to a plank pose. As you exhale, tap your right knee to your right upper arm. Get as high as you can. Three-legged down dog, right leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Get your toes in line with fingers. Spin your back heel down. Line up your front heel with your back arch. And then climb your right forearm on your thigh. Sweep your left arm up and over your ear side angle. Bend into your front knee till it's over your ankle. Press your knee a little to the wall behind you so it's over the center of the foot. Turn your chest more to the left. And then rather than sitting in your right arm, push your thigh away from you. Stay for another breath. Sweep your left arm back, down. Frame your front foot, come to the ball of your back foot, runner's lunge. Now option to keep hands down, maybe on blocks, or if you'd like, airplane your arms back. Hover over the front thigh. Take a breath in, keep the weight in the front heel. Now slower is harder. How slowly can you step your left foot next to the right? And then come to a chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms up. Take an inhale. Stand up on your right leg as you exhale, left knee to chest, hands to hips. Okay, feel your hips are square to the top of the mat. Can you keep that? Open your left knee out to the left. Externally rotate the thigh. Keep your hips forward, don't rotate left. And then bring your left knee back forwards. Open it out to the left. One more time, bring your left knee back forwards. Bring it out to the side. Bring the left knee back forwards. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale. We're stepping back to warrior one. Step the left leg long and back. Spin the heel down. Inch your front foot to the right. Bend the front knee. Straighten your back leg. Lift up. One more inhale. Reach up. Maybe touch palms. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step to your plank. Take a vinyasa or come straight to down dog. Move with your breath, make it a breathing practice. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, tap left knee to left upper arm, get as high as you can. Three-legged down dog, breathe in. Exhale, step your left foot forwards, toes in line with fingers. Spin the back heel down. Left heel in line with the back arch. Climb your left forearm on your thigh. Sweep your top arm up and over your ear. Bend your front knee till it's right over the ankle. And press that front knee a little to the wall behind you as you turn your chest to the wall you're facing. Get longer from your top arm to your outer back heel. Remember, try not to sink into your bottom arm, but push the thigh away from you. Last breath here. And then sweep your top arm back, down. Frame your front foot, come to the ball of your back foot and pause. Now, option to keep hands down, maybe they're on blocks, or keep the chest low, airplane your arms back. Either way, lots of weight in your front leg, especially the heel, and then go as slowly as you can, slow motion. Step your right foot forwards, bend the knees, reach the arms up, chair pose. Stand on your left leg, hands to hips, right knee to chest. Feel it right now, your hips are square to the top of the mat. Keep that. Open the right knee out to the right, like it's a opening door. And then bring your right knee back forwards. So we're just opening the right thigh and the hip socket go out to the side. Bring it back forwards. One more time out to the side. Bring it forwards. Reach two arms to the sky, inhale. Step back, warrior one. Bend the front knee, spin the back heel down. I like to widen my stance, move your front foot to the left if it feels nice, and then lift up and out of your legs. One more inhale, reach up, maybe touch palms. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank, Vinyasa, straight to down dog, your choice. Breathe in, breathe out. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, drop to your knees, child's pose. Rest your arms whatever way feels best. Let's take about 5 or so breaths here. Really focusing on the exhalation. And see if you can exhale longer than you inhale. The body will naturally inhale, luckily for us. But sometimes we just kind of hold the breath in. We're in that constant state of feeling a little stressed or tight or stuck. So exhale fully. Make sure that whatever you're taking in, you're also finding ways to release it. And just take another breath or so here. And then as you're ready, crawl your arms forwards. We will meet back in downward facing dog. Push the hips up and back. Take a deep breath in through your nose, fill up the belly, and open your mouth, clear it out. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, tap right knee to right upper arm. 3-legged down dog, breathe in. Step your foot in between your hands, exhale, get toes in line with fingers. Bring your right hand to a block outside your right foot. Spin your back heel down and then reach your left arm up and over your ear, extended side angle. Bend into your front leg and press your knee against your arm. And then can you keep that? Turn your chest more to the left. Press more into the pinky side of your back foot. Ground through the front heel, stay for another breath. And now from here, keep the bend in the front knee, lift the torso, come straight up to warrior 2. Try to keep the bend in the front knee. I know it's hard, I know it's tired. Soften the shoulders. Flip your front palm, reverse the warrior, lean back. And then straighten your front leg, turn to face the long edge of your mat. Take a breath in, hands to hips. Exhale, fold, bring your hands down to the ground or blocks. Heart forwards, inhale. Exhale, side lunge, turn your left toes out, bend the left knee. If you want to pop up your right toes, Skandasana, do so. If you want to float the hands, do so. Heart lifts, breathe in. Now you can try to keep hands up or place them down. Come through center and then switch. Right toes out, bend the right knee, side lunge. Maybe Skandasana. I've got this block handy to sit on, that's nice. Take a breath. Turn to frame your right foot, runner's lunge. Option to keep hands down, maybe they're on blocks, or airplane your arms back. Take a breath in. Slow motion, you know it. Step your left foot forwards, chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms up. Stand on the right leg, left knee to chest, hands to hips. Open your knee out to the left, but keep your hips square to the top of the mat. Adding on, cross your left ankle past the right knee, standing figure 4. Go down and back with the hips. Keep the weight in the right heel. You want your front, that right knee over the center of the foot, not turning in. And then you could do hands to blocks, you could do hands to heart center. You could airplane your arms back. Try to hover your ribs over your thighs. You've got another breath. Now come through center, reach 2 arms to the sky. Left knee to the chest, breathe in. Step back, warrior 1 as you exhale. Spin the back heel down, be heel to heel or wider. 1 breath, reach up. Exhale, you're out of there, hands to the mat. Vinyasa or straight to downward facing. Take a breath in. Clear it out, exhale. Last side, inhale, plank pose. Exhale, left knee to left upper arm. 3-legged down dog, breathe in. Step your foot in between your hands, exhale. Spin your back heel down. Left hand to a block outside your left foot. Sweep your right arm up and over your ear. Bend your front knee and then press your knee against your arm. That's gonna help to firm your left outer hip in and keep your knee over the center of the foot. Can you keep that? Turn your chest to the right. The tendency is to kind of have the chest rotating down, but open. Press into your outer back foot. Stay rooted through your feet. And now challenge yourself to keep the bend in the front leg. Come up to warrior two, lift the torso. It's just for a breath. Bend the front knee, firm your back hip in. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, inhale. Straighten your front leg, exhale. Face the long edge of your mat, turn the toes in. Lift your heart up as you breathe in. Fold as you exhale, bring your hands down. Heart forwards, inhale. Turn the right toes out, bend the right knee, side lunge or skandasana. Hands can be up or down. Take a breath in, come through center, hands can be down, maybe you're trying them up, no hands, switch sides. Chest up, breathe in. Frame your left foot, exhale. Hands on the ground, blocks or airplane your arms back. Take an inhale, slow motion, step the right foot forwards. Take your time. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, chair. Slowly come to stand on your left leg, hands to hips, lift the right knee. And then open the right knee out to the right. Figure four, right ankle past the left knee. Bend the standing leg. Maybe airplane the arms back, maybe hands to blocks. Take a breath. Maybe come a little lower than you think you can. And then inhale, come back up. You've got it. Reach your arms up, lift the right knee. Step back, warrior one. Right heel spins down, be heel to heel or wider. Take a breath in, reach up, maybe touch palms. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take your vinyasa or come straight to down dog. If your body's telling you to skip one, skip it. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, gently drop to your knees. Swing your feet around and let's meet in a seated position. Okay, so we're gonna do a little seated work. If you wanna sit up onto a blanket, feel free to grab a blanket or towel and cross the right shin in front of your left, Sukhasana. So similar to how we started, press your hands into the earth, see if you can sit up a little taller. We did some nice hip opening today, so you might feel it's just easier to sit down. And bring your hands behind you, bend your knees, place your feet on the ground, and then cross your right ankle past your left knee, figure four. We did this standing, now we're doing it sitting. Focus on the length in your spine. Rather than rounding back, try to get right on top of your sit bones. Flex the right toes. Feel the right knee and thigh move forward, so that's away from your chest. And then breathe. What's going on with my speaker? Stay for another breath or so, and if you're in a good spot, you're gonna stay. I'll offer two more options from here. Option two is you're gonna grab the right shin or the knee, straighten your left leg, and then pick up your shin, and you can hold it like this, grabbing foot and knee, or wrap your arm around your foot and kind of cradle your shin. Same priority, sit up tall. Flex the right toes, and to deepen the stretch, your right knee, imagine it moving forwards. Okay, now option to stay wherever you are, figure four, cradling the shin, or if you want to work towards compass, hold the foot with the left hand, bring your right arm inside your leg, so not outside, inside. Wrap your right leg around your right arm. Try to get your leg as high as you can, like this leg is a backpack strap. Get it over the shoulder as much as you can. Grab the top of your foot with your left hand, bring your right hand down, and then sit up taller, and you might stay or start to straighten the right leg, and you're trying to peek under your left shoulder. This is a lot of hamstring work. I know it looks a little ridiculous, but it is a very similar shape actually. It's the same action as the figure four, even though it looks totally ridiculous. And then once you're done, bend the knee, stretch your legs out in front of you, shake it out a little bit, and then cross your left shin in front of the right. Seated position, Sukhasana. Bring your hands into the earth. Press down in order to lift up. So right now, what we're working on is your thighs rotating out. External rotation of the hips. It's hard to do when you're sitting. It's actually easier to do standing poses. Sitting, it's really hard to find the length in your spine. But let's try to keep it. As you bend your knees, place your feet on the ground and cross left ankle past right knee. Flex your toes. Notice if you're rounding your low back, and then get right on top of your sit bones by rocking the pelvis forward. You can even imagine kind of back bending, arching your spine if that helps. Feel the left knee press forwards. So again, your left thigh is rotating out in the hip socket, external rotation, just like when you were sitting. And you might be like, this is enough, I'm going to stay still. Feel free to stay steady, or grab the foot with your right hand, pick up your shin, straighten the right leg. Imagine this left knee moving forwards as your foot comes towards you. If you want to cradle the shin, try it. Sit up nice and tall, that's the hardest part. And then if you want to try compass, and why not try, you never know what's going to happen. Grab your foot with your right hand, bring your left arm inside your leg. And then using your hands, get your leg as high up on your arm as you can, just because it's going to slide down. So really maneuver it up. And then grab the top of your foot with the right hand, left hand out to the side. And the next nice thing about practicing at home is no one's watching, no one cares what you look like. So try it if you want. This requires quite a bit of hamstring opening. This side's much tighter for me. Maybe straighten the leg, peek under the right arm, compass pose. Stay for another breath. I hope you can just laugh at how ridiculous this pose is. And then bend your knee. Stretch your legs out in front of you wherever you are. Reach the arms forward, curl your fingers in, roll out the wrists. And go the other direction. And then make sure your feet are near the top of your mat. Reach your arms forward and start to lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, place your feet on the ground. Bring your feet very wide, maybe even wider than your mat. Arms can go out to the side. And then drop your knees to the right. So we're coming into a staggered twist. And if you want to hook the right foot above the left knee, do so. And rather than thinking, I'm going to really jam my left knee as close to the ground as I can, try to think your left knee moving away from your chest. So your left knee moving towards the top of the mat. Keep your ribs hugging in. The less you back bend, the more you will probably start to feel it in the front of that left hip or even the left outer hip. Stay for another breath. And then slowly release. Come back towards center. Bring your feet nice and wide, maybe wider than the mat. Drop your knees to the left. And if you'd like, hook left foot above the right knee. And it's a way to gently guide the right knee forwards. Rather than thinking, how can I get the right knee super close to the ground? Think right knee moving towards the top of the mat. That's away from your chest. You can think a little bit of tucking the tailbone under a bit and see if that deepens the stretch in the right hip. Relax the shoulders and the jaw. And balance all the effort, also with some non-effort, just some ease. So that the practice isn't all about forcing and pushing, but it's also just about flowing through the poses, easing into them, giving your body a chance to find a little space. And then slowly release your twist. Come back towards center. Find the midline of your mat with your hips. Draw your knees into your chest. Hold the shins. And if you'd like a happy baby, come into happy baby. If you'd like a little rock side to side, wherever you are, take a little rock. And then from here, bring your knees back into your chest. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, extend your legs long on the mat. Rest your arms by your sides. And set up for Shavasana. Gather any props you like to use. Set this shape up just as thoughtfully as any other shape today. Allow the eyes to soften or close so that there's less outside distractions. And give your body permission to let go of any gripping or tension. Invite a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your belly with air. And take an open mouth, clearing breath. And I invite you to stay in Shavasana at least a few breaths longer, maybe 5 breaths longer, maybe 15, maybe 5 minutes longer. Thank you so much for showing up on your mat, for practicing with me. I will see you soon. Om Shanti. Peace.